I'm Shy Excel, man. And let me tell you something. We different over here. We big steppers. Let's go.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Yo, what you say? No, we don't play you out your mind. Watch what you say, that type of shit could get you lined. And if you search, then let me tell you what you'll find. The city is mine. Just a mud who became the pick of the litter. Now my name ring bells when you talk heavy hitters. Nice nigga, but don't make me transform like Thriller. Sam Cooke a nigga beat like I was born by the river. Go get her, you piss her, you get off of the shitter. Can't put you in the spotlight, you niggas are with her. Keep an eye open around for any nigga that slither. Cause it ain't no sunshine here like Bill Withers, whoa. Fuck you know about this life I live. How you gon' talk to me like I ain't lose no rib? Like I ain't lose no crib, ain't lose no kid. Ain't sleep in my car and I ain't lose no gig. Shit, I never gave an order that I ain't did. And I ain't never take a fucking thing that I wouldn't give. Always kept it a bill, homie, I ain't fib. And if I had to go sit, then I just do my bid. Yo, my whole team full of steel beams we can't fold. Your whole circle full of some squares you can't roll. That's why we always take it to levels you can't go. Talk shit, but you can see me with these hands though. If looks to kill like Cyclops, these niggas wanna see me in Pine Box. Know that on my watch, got a better chance to rewind clocks when you quit nigga when time stops, bitch. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa.
This flow is award-winning. Torment him, bomb to death, I'm bored with him. Trash him, throw him away with the has-beens. Ice cold with the flow, I'm Alaskan. You was in the fucking jungle in the past tense. I be with the lions, they my friends, Harold Baskin. And like her, they'll never find a body. Tiger stripe tracksuit, feeling like Joe Exotic. Shit, I don't know what it is, but I know I got it. Feeling like Alonzo, surgical with the shotty. All you see is skull and bones, Illuminati. Probably, I be the illest nigga to do it. I just talk shit on the beat and they call it music. I just come provide you with heat, remain the coolest. You ain't never been in the street with all the shooters. I was sipping yak with rioters and looters. Gotta keep my boots laced, shoot straight. Run up on you with the deuce 8 in a screw face. It's bad out here, my style effortless. 2 hands hugging a Ruger, so affectionate. A lot of suckers don't want war, I'm respecting it. Biggest stepper, snatch a plate, the hood starving. Cause they got beard shoot trades like James Harden. Straight from NY to Philly, we still mobbing.
Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. Go get a big stepper. Hard body, one West rapper. Put on for my king, my niggas. Certified one West hitters, whoa. 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 Whoa.
Welcome to Atlanta. Right, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah Yachty, camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the Black Party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King have honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. And no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they're suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man, it is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
La Yashala. Hey, Salam, Israel. This is the Isupk coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with no Israelite group, period. We are the originator and not the duplicator. You might see, you know what I'm saying, other Israelite groups out here, but they're a phony, watered down version of the truth. So you might as well say they're the false and we're the truth. Obviously, we're getting geared up, you know what I'm saying, for Feast of Purim, which is this coming Thursday, sundown, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be a glorious time, you know, showing brotherhood, sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, coming together as the Lord commanded us to do, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, in these next couple of days, if you ain't right, you better get right, you know what I'm saying. Get your menus together, get your garments, you know what I'm saying, together. Ladies, get your dresses, your head pieces, you know what I'm saying. Bring your children, come one, come all. Only if you the 12 tribes of Israel, of course, you know what I'm saying. This ain't no Muslim practice where they just allow all nations in. This ain't no Christianity thing where it's a gay dude sitting in the back talking about, that's right. No, you got to be living your life strictly by the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, which we do here. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Israel? It's a lot of things been shaking these last coming weeks. You know what I'm saying? We in the let's make some noise for the new building, new school building. Been a long time coming, man. We finally in here. You know what I'm saying? About to take Milwaukee by storm. You know what I'm saying? The next coming weeks also we're gonna have QR codes on the screen for y'all to scan, and you know what I'm saying, just keep up with what the UPK is doing in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? This summer is about to be like you've never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I know you've seen again these fake Israelite groups on the corners. Some of them be wearing hats breaking down scriptures. Some of them be wearing fringes on the end of their t-shirts. Those are not the truth. You know what I'm saying? When you see the UPK in the city, in every single city, and some overseas, then you know you have met the truth. And if you don't know, then just go up and ask them about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? To see where you are at in life when it comes to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's right. I want to start off with Hebrews 13 and 11, because this is the only way. Oh, if I forgot to mention too, this is the ISUPK Milwaukee. I'm Officer 500 Kananya. You know what I'm saying? Teaching this Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way that we're going to be able to get out of this hell called America. This new modern day Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Because everything that happened in ancient Babylon, they promote to the fullest here. So you already know that means this is the new Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Officer Kananya 500, you know what I'm saying? First scripture, though, I want to start off with. You good? Oh, okay. First scripture I want to start off with is Hebrews 13 and 1. because this is the only way, you know what I'm saying, that we're going to be able to get this kingdom underway if we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and also show the brotherhood that's needed to show. You know what I'm saying? If we don't love our brother or our sister like we do ourselves, it will never work, because you're gonna have what you see out there in the world. Some people is jealousy. Some people who call each other friends, they be delusional against each other, backstabbing, conniving, in competition with each other when y'all supposed to be brothers and sisters. You know, you're supposed to want to see your sister get up and then pull you up, or you supposed to want to see your brother up and then pull you up to where on his level, and y'all can make it together. You know what I'm saying? That's how cities called Black Wall Street was first started. You know what I'm saying? It was no jealousy. It was all come together. We can build this, you know what I'm saying? And then you know who took it down? The devil that the white man, the devil that the Bible speak of. You know, he don't like us coming together, because it goes against his plan of keeping us all going against each other, whether it be gangs, Christianity. And it's a new thing today where it's men versus women. That's all you see on your phones when you scroll. All women podcast talking down on men, or all women what I say? All women podcast talking down on men, or all men podcast talking down on women, when we should just, you know, come together and break off from America, because all America teaches is things that's contrary to the Bible. And then they promote LGBT, they promote many things out here that's contrary to the Bible, but that's the number one thing, you know what I'm saying? Then us being in the truth, they try to shame us for not agreeing with their agendas, for not being okay with a man loving a man or a woman loving a woman. They say, y'all, what's their favorite thing? It's 2025. Well, they said that last year too. It's 2024. And then they said that the year before that, it's 2023. Like, it's still the same. Men should go with women, and that's it. It ain't no 12 genders like they want to promote as well, too, promoting confusion amongst the children. What they really doing is making your children think that it's okay, and making you the one that's trying to teach them the truth when it's not okay. They're making you seem like you're old school or whatever. That's the old way. No, that's the only way. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? But Salaki, I'll be getting sidetracked sometimes. But you know, when it's all the truth, you know, it doesn't matter how I get out there. Yeah, but I wanted to start off with scripture, Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 1. Let me get there real quick. And if I forgot to say it, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakathum to the brothers, Yahweh Shamar Al-Tha Bashem Yahshua to the sisters, and all the ribs out there. You know what I'm saying? We can't do this without everybody coming together. You know, if we always on individual time, well, I got mine. You know what I'm saying? You better get yours, then we'll never get out this hellhole called America. We'll never get out the chokehold of America and of the so-called white man, because that's all he pushed down our throat. Individualism. That's why you see these celebrities, these athletes making millions and millions of dollars on their contracts, but the hood is still messed up. Like, you still got people homeless, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people homeless. They are not showing brotherhood. And sometimes, you know, I'll be thinking that it's damn near in their contracts to not help the hood. I'm gonna give you this $70 million contract. One of the stipulations is you gotta only help you and your family. How are we gonna get out of the curse called America? Because America is cursed, man. This nation was built on bloodshed of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to the hand of the so-called white man. That's why we always condemn the white man, because he the one that did the most. You know what I'm saying? Obadiah 1:10 say, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob." I mean, slavery is in the Bible too, but he didn't say go this far with it. It went from generation to generation to generation to, you know, to where you think you free now, but it's psychological now. It's the chains are no longer on your arms, but they in your mind now. You know what I'm saying? So where, like I said, you do get the individualism. Well, I got some money. I hope you better get some money, but they don't show you how to get financially straight. And even when they get the money too, and it's just some people, because some people out there, they really want to help, they just don't know the right places to place their money. Well, the UPK, under Commanding General Yohana, this is where you can put your money in and have faith, and we're gonna do the right thing with the money. We're not gonna take it and buy Bentleys, private jets, you know what I'm saying? It's things that these pastors do. You know, they take you, they pass the plate around, and then they make you feel good with song and dance while they drive out the driveway in a new Bentley, a Maybach. They get a mansion for their family straight. As soon as you come to them with a problem, oh, just pray on it. What you mean pray on it? Man, let me get some money, man. You the one got all the money, and you keeping it to yourself, and you pushing hope. You know what I'm saying? Salahi. I keep getting sidetracked, but every time I speak on certain things, it triggers me, because I can't stand how the state of my people out here. You know what I'm saying? When I pull up to the lights, you know what I'm saying? They got multiple in Milwaukee. It's multiple areas, small areas where it's homeless people at. You know what I'm saying? They standing on the corners begging for change and stuff. I don't like that for my people. You know what I'm saying? That's why certain things trigger me, because I did want it to be an athlete. You know what I'm saying? But it maybe it wasn't in the cards for me. Maybe it was meant for me to come into the UPK, because I would have seen that, and you know what I'm saying, had to do anything I can to get my people on the right track, man. And it's saddening sometimes that I see my brothers and sisters out here. Sometimes they be shoeless, they be in their socks, they clothes be dingy, dirty, they be looking dirty, and I be just shaking my head. But the only person we can blame for the conditions that we are in America is the so-called white man. Amongst other heathen nations as well, they had a part. They still taking part in that destruction today. You know what I'm saying? Salah, did I just rant? Salah. It be making me hot, like my skin be hot when I be talking about that, because it's definitely, you don't see it. Well, when you see white people out here begging for change, you really don't know, because they got disguises, and then they can be just taking your change, then going into their Mercedes or something. Because I've definitely seen that, a homeless white person acting like they homeless, and then taking all the change they can get, and then going into their house with it. You know what I'm saying? Man, they just deceivers to the highest caliber. Go ahead, you got something?
And they go buy drugs with that.
Absolutely.
Money too.
Absolutely.
The poor black people all here just trying to get some handout so they can leave.
Right. They buy drugs and throw these extravagant parties, but they'll make it seem like it's a Diddy party. But when they don't mention the White House parties that they have, the political parties, once a president exchange, then they go up in the White House and have their parties. This is way worse than the Diddy party. Way worse. It's way more diabolical things that happen in these presidential candidate parties and stuff that we ain't invited to, stuff that we can't see. But they'll throw it all on Diddy and make it a Diddy party. They'll make a saying called No Diddy. But they the original, that's their culture. The Greeks and the Romans, all that. and I'm gonna try to be careful what I'm saying here, because we don't want to get flagged, taken off the internet, because you know who own YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know who own these corporations who push this negativity on the community. You know what I'm saying? But the truth has to get out there either way. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta say it. The so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? You had something?
kids, the wife, and all. And he like, if you got cash, take cash. She's like, I just want food. You just asking for food. You want like, you got cash, just be my family.
That's right.
And that's the thing right there. That's I'm glad you said that, and that's a very heavy point because who is the target on today? It's the so-called Hispanics. I mean, it's the so-called Mexicans, the Hispanics. They're trying to deport the people who this land, it belongs to them, and the Native Indians. How you gonna deport somebody from their own land? And they can build a house within, I don't know what's the standard of house building, but they'll build a house within what, a week or two.
They build it
Facts, without being like in a contract or without having these big machines that the so-called white man do. They know they can structure it in their mind. All they got to do is see it, and then boom, it's built within a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, they right up there with the so-called blacks when it comes to food. Like they got some of the best food, the Hispanics and the Native Indians. But then what do they push as a delicacy here though? Shrimp, crab, lobster. When that's the bottom of the bottom. You can, if you go right now to Red Lobster, a lobster costs $70 something, $65 something. When that's nothing but abomination unto God. They making you pay top dollar to defile your temple. Think about that though. Think about how diabolical that is for the white man to make you pay almost $100 for some that go against God, and you think, and they made you think that it's a delicacy. That's why the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, and I can't wait till he get destroyed. Go ahead.
It's the bottom of the sea. You could scrape out, you could get a boat and scrape shrimp,
right,
and charge them for $100,
right?
$70. That's outrageous.
Absolutely, and that kind of ties into brotherhood as well. Because if I see my brother as myself, I'm gonna tell you, man, stop eating that. You ain't doing nothing but messing your body up and pissing the Lord off. Salakia for the language. They look, the Lord looking at you like, I can't believe you did that. You know what I'm saying? You had something, or you just saying something?
Then they charge you $10 for the pork and put more meat on it. We need to be a family of about 10.
Right.
So they put the pork for $10. They got it on beef.
Right. Absolutely. Get a sister a hand, man. That's crazy. I was just about to touch on that. Go ahead.
And pork is bottom of the barrel too.
Absolutely.
You get pork anywhere.
Man, you go to any of these grocery stores, the beef is $20-$25, but then the pork costs $10, and then they give you a lot. So they want you not only to defile you, but to defile your children as well. And then not only that, if you got a family dog, you know, you get a scraps to the dog sometimes. They want your whole family to be messed up with God. That's why they try to classify this, the UPK, as a hate group. Because how are we a hate group when we just telling our people, man, stop eating that shrimp, crab, and lobster and pork? You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that, because you ain't doing nothing but being condemned in the eyes of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be on a good streak with the Lord, but the so-called white man, he gonna make that pork cheap for you, and then he gonna say, man, your man ain't ish if he can't buy you a shrimp dinner, a lobster dinner. If he can't get you a lobster dinner, man, you know what I'm saying? And then you know what? And I hate to say it, but some of us is so ignorant that we can be bought. So we bought, and they pay us. And I don't mean us in the UPK, obviously, but Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians outside of the UPK, they pay us to promote it. Like, especially on these, you know, I always talk about the TV shows because it ain't nothing positive. You know, what could you name one positive TV show that's on today? Could you? Back in our day, they had what? Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, things that we can look up, watch to actually get some knowledge about the earth, or you know what I'm saying? They don't promote that at all. You know what they do promote? Zeus Network. They're gonna promote World Star, women and men fighting each other, all type of sex scandals, sexcapades. Like the white man is diabolical because he know that technology is popular, you know what I'm saying? So everybody from the ages of 50 on down, because you know the old school older than our generation, they still working with flip phones. They don't know all this scrolling stuff that we do today. But the younger generation, they automatically get right on YouTube, get right on Instagram, and what's being promoted again, nothing but negativity. So if we as the ISUPK teach the generations to come that this is not right, you know what I'm saying? This is not right to eat. This is not right to see. If you don't see it, if you could just protect the kids' innocence until it's time for them to branch off on their own, then you've done your job. If you could just bring them in here, bring them into the truth, let them hear who the devil is, who people to watch out for, and who the people to come together with, then you done your job. Because once they grow older, they gonna see it and experience it themselves, and then be like, in the long run, Mom, Pops, you was right. You know what I'm saying? It may not seem like it at the time, because you know how kids get the attitudes. Man, I can't stand this house, or whatever the case may be. But you know what I'm saying? Because I did that as when I turned about 25 or so. I had to thank Mom for everything she done. And you know, I got siblings who was like, man, you either not got enough love or you got too much love, or you know what I'm saying? I had to let them know, man, let that go. That was 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. Don't be holding grudges against people, man. Everybody has a chance to come into the truth and change, or get into this Bible and change. You know what I'm saying? You can't change what happened in the past. It's past. Go ahead, Slocky.
I used to do it. My mom when I was 16, 15 years old.
Right.
I used to do, man, I hate you and stuff like that. Where only she was giving me the truth. She was only giving me the truth. But so much as I hated it.
Right.
So that's coincide with your verse 2. So.
Right, because you have some, or you want me to go on?
Yeah, just think on what you were saying, like that's like probably didn't know it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Because we can't have our ways, we didn't know it all. That's why I need more our people to get into it too, because as I grew up now, I can kids myself.
Mm-hmm.
Teach you know what I'm saying? People not used to be being in the truth, and you know what I'm saying? They used to owe me, so they're like, oh, well, you can be in the truth, but what if our kids got to be in the truth? They didn't ask for that. But you want to teach a bad thing, I'm trying to teach you something good, something that
Right.
I wasn't wrong because I'm trying to bring you to the truth, so you want to say, bro.
Right. You know what that is? That's them trying to make you fight with the truth. That's them trying to pull you back to where you once was. Because they ain't growing, they don't want to see you grow either. Because they ain't changing, or they think that they way of maybe being on drugs, or being ratchet, or whatever the case may be. Now that they see you ain't like that no more, they want you back. They want you back right with them, because what makes her think that she's so good? What makes you think that you know what I'm saying, you grew up with us? You know what I'm saying? We grew up in the same thing. We did the same thing, but we went to different ways. We took different paths though. I went the righteous way, and you still doing the same thing you did for 10, 15 years. Like, when are you going to change for real? When you going to grow up is what the word that I'm looking for. Because it take a special people to realize or to change the ways that they've been used to for so long. Once they hear that it was wrong, once they hear that, oh, I ain't supposed to do this, or I ain't supposed to do that according to the book, you know what I'm saying? Or I didn't think that was bad, but now that I see that, you know what I'm saying, I see through a different lens. You know how you can be woke. I mean, you could be You could be woke, but your eyes could be closed. If that makes any sense. Like you could be you could be woke, but your eyes could be closed to like naive, being naive. You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody in the truth to tell you, man, or not even that. You could have personal experiences and be like, man, this is the reason I went through that. Or if I would have never did that, I would never have to go through this. And you know what I'm saying? You start to reminisce in your head, and then that makes the change even better because you see the wrong that you was doing, or you see the things that you was doing influence. At the end of the day, man, we want to influence the young people to not be like us. You know, we didn't know no better when we was young. Nobody came and taught us, man, you don't eat this and you don't do that. Nobody taught us that. That's why being in the truth is like, what's that verse? It's a verse that say, it's a verse that say, I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? I think it say like you get the most sorrow when you dang, what is it? You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah. You do right. When you get the most sorrows when you do right.
Right, because because sin, it looks fun. It looks real fun. You know, the people out there participating in sin, they all laughing and joking. They don't look like they got a care in the world. But once you in the truth, you realize, man, this job is harder than I thought, and it's gonna be harder than I thought because my people are lost. They think that sin is fun. You know what I'm saying? They think, and what's the number one thing people want to have? Fun. They want to be fun and be happy, and we know this is not the time for that. I mean, it's going to be a time where you can be happy and have fun, you know, but you know what I'm saying, seeing the condition that our people is in and seeing the condition that we raising kids up in to try to block them from the negativity, it's a tough job. Not to mention the people that's trying to influence them. So like, not to mention the people that's trying to influence them or trying to say, well, you bougie now, you different now. They come over here, they can do whatever they want. They can. Well, that means you don't respect my boundaries and what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to break these generational curses, but you comfortable with being under them generational curses. But over here, we trying to elevate, man. I want my kids to see that this place called America is nothing but a downfall for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians currently. You know what I'm saying? We built this country, all of that. We worked for the white man for hundreds of years. And you mean to tell me an Asian can get a bill passed to protect them? And I already know the answers to these questions, but this is just a eye opener though on how y'all should come out of America. They giving everybody something but you, and you still want to celebrate these holidays. You still want to get dressed up. What's the holiday coming up? It's only from March. St. Patrick's Day. Like you want to dress in green, like you do that every year. And what else do you do every year? You go out and get the decorations, the green Lucky Charms. You know what I'm saying? You contribute everything you put your and this is why I got to shout out Captain DeBar Mob too, because he says it all the time. Y'all, they I don't know if they, and I think they're doing it on purpose. If not, some of them just say it's for the kids. It's for the kids, right? But they put their full spirit into America. They dress up for St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July. They wearing red, white, and blue. When none of these, when these holidays, so-called holidays, was thought of, you was in chains. It didn't have you in mind when they came up with these. And most of these holidays is built on bloodshed, especially the Valentine. If y'all don't know about Valentine's Day, I suggest y'all do your research on that. They changed it to some whole lovey-dovey thing. But what the Bible says something again. You can't change something that was what did it say that was bad to good or good to bad. Who put something good for bad or bad to good? Let me get that real quick. This why because I did want to bring out Hebrews 13:1. I mean, yeah, 13:1. But again, once I be talking on something so long, other scriptures come to mind. I don't know if that's a bad thing, good thing. Y'all can let me know. Go ahead.
Shalakia, you want me to Shalakia priest? You want me to read Zechariah? Ezekiel 13.
Khan. If you could.
13 and 5.
Khan.
13 and 5. Ye have not gone up into the gates, neither made up the hedges for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in this day from the Lord.
Read that one more time. What is that on the point that I was talking on before?
Shalaki, what is it you
I don't know because I was saying a lot. Shalaki.
I know it was Hebrews. Hebrews or Ezekiel.
Okay.
I don't know where it was at.
Okay, well, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? The reason I asked you to read it again because I couldn't catch because I definitely said a lot, but I couldn't catch what the point that you was making on that though.
Yeah, I don't say it quite.
It's all good. But when I was talking about before, who called evil good? We gonna get Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Because this happens all the time in this modern day society. You know what I'm saying? They every time. I mean, this is the agenda that the so-called white man pushes. And if I ain't being a brother to you, and you ain't, I wouldn't even let you know about this. I would just let you carry on. But brotherhood is that correction. Brotherhood is that let you know that, hey man, don't go down that wrong path. Stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can ask any of my friends that's in the world right now. They hate when I come around. They be like, oh, here this nigga come. Even my sister, because I'd be like, oh, they doing drugs up in here. Facts. they continue to doing drugs, and you know what their favorite thing to say? It's from the earth. The earth provided this for me and you. You know what I'm saying? They go the smoky route. Go ahead.
Earth also provided crack.
Right. Opium. Right. Don't nobody talk about opium either. The earth provided that as well. Yeah. And you take too much of both of them and you're dead. Yeah. You make the choice, man. You either want to live righteous or be on this path of smoking, like, and I get it, man. It's hard to get off the drug, but if you just come in here and then you hear some of the things and you hear the truth, then you're gonna be like, man, I can't even believe I was even conquered by this plant. It's a plant that you can't get over. And then once you realize you're addicted, this when you are addicted, when you can't do nothing without doing the drug. Like you can't eat without smoking first. You wake up, you gotta smoke. You go to the bathroom, you gotta smoke. You can't watch this movie unless you kind of. You have something?
No, their favorite thing to say that they don't understand, like, oh, you used to do it,
Right.
but you're not saying that I quit. You just said, oh, you used to do it, so you can't talk. But you're not saying that I quit it though.
Yeah.
You just said what I used to do.
Right. That's because they don't want to change. Again, like I said earlier, they trying to bring you back into the sin that they in. Go ahead.
I got Isaiah 5:20.
Here it come. All right, you gonna read it real quick?
Yeah.
All right, if you could, Salak.
Woe unto them that call good, evil good.
Stop right there. It say, woe. The word WOE means destruction, man. Destruction to the people that call evil good. Because what keep going. Hold on, I'm gonna make my point. Keep going.
And good evil.
And good evil. Like, and I know this is gonna get some controversy within the class, but I gotta say it. Or somebody might come holler at me after this too. You know what I'm saying? But the word bad, if you could just Google the word bad, you know, that's the thing that the women call themselves these days. I'm a slack it to the man above me for the language, but I'm a bad bitch. Baddie, I'm a baddie. But if you can Google the word bad, the first thing you're gonna see is it says of poor quality. You calling yourself a bad bitch, Salaki again. But the definition of that is of poor quality. And it says, again, the line under that, of no morals. So when a chick call herself bad, and I know we got the slang too, but if you just listen, just all you gotta do is just listen to some of these females talking, and you'll realize they really are bad. Like, maybe they got bad thoughts, maybe they, you know what I'm saying, maybe they you know what I'm saying? They might, the slang is, oh, she bad, right? But that's what I think of when I hear that. Woe unto, read it again. Woe unto those who call
those who call evil good and good evil.
That's what I think of. Because how can you change something bad to good? I know Judah, Israel, we got that slang. Back in my day, it used to be called a dime. Oh, she a dime, right? She a dime piece. Oh, she fine. But it went from all of that all the way to bad. How did you become bad? I don't want no bad woman. I'm looking for the good women whose value is more precious than rubies, right? According to the Bible. That's who I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no bad women in here. I mean, you may look good. And I know the slang, but we don't want you to be bad. We don't want nothing about you to be bad. The word bad is bad. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So I got caught up in the definition of bad. Let me get that real quick. Because I think some of them think I be lying. We got the slang. The slang, okay. Man, go ahead.
And they take it like people that I have talked to when they try to justify the word bad. Trying to put it, we call each other niggas.
Right.
We call each other niggas. So why can't what's so bad?
That's
well, the difference is bad, Salakia to the man above me again. Bad bitch ain't in this Bible.
That's right.
But nigga is in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? And it go ahead.
And badness is quality being evil or morally unacceptable.
Kind of. I'm glad you said that because I don't know if y'all know Officer Shapat. I think he down in Texas, right? He said he posted something recently, and it really got me thinking because most of these shows that's on, it's either one woman who looking for love or one man looking for love. But what is the plot to baddies? What are they looking for? It's an all-out fighting show, ain't it? Go ahead. Exactly. But who do they influence with that? Because we grown. We know the difference between exactly. Say it again. Exactly. You had something to say too before I say something?
Me that
Mhm.
are bad too.
Right. And that's crazy that you said that. That's heavy. Because the men want to be bad, Salaki. Men want to be bad bitches too. That's crazy work. Because they got something going through the youth when they paint their fingernails. And they getting their hair done more than the women. Like I like to stay on my hair. You know, I got long hair. I like to get my hair done maybe every week. Every 2 weeks, maybe 3. Depends on if I'm moving a lot. But they getting their hair done at the rate of these women every week and a half. Like, bro, look rough. You a man. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
Brother that was from the coffee shop, I forgot we had him to transmit his birthday done. She followed the bad and he followed the bad for a long time trying to get on the show. So they didn't want to let him on.
Oh my
He
God.
followed them everywhere. Just start trying to get the camera attention. Like, oh, I'm a baddie. He followed them everywhere trying to get attention.
That's the go ahead. You guys you done? Oh yeah, right. That's the confusion of America, man. I ain't gonna blame nobody but the so-called white man and America because they'll let a man, do that. Like I remember a couple years ago, what was it? When Blueface had his TV show, right? And I ain't promoting this at all, but Krishan, they had some I don't know if we can say these words, so I'm gonna say some transformer on there trying to fight this woman. Like you as a man trying to fight a woman. You realize that's what America wants, though. They want it to be a space where a man thinks he's a woman and thinks that he can fight fight a real woman. And we can't do nothing about it. They got laws protecting these people. When the law in the Bible says, and then again, it's certain things that I can say and I can't say because I brought this out before, but we got shadow banned or something like that. But in the Bible, in Leviticus, it said a man should not put on a woman's garment. Like they promote that though, and they look at you funny for not being okay with it. Was how you know that America must be destroyed by nuclear fire. That's the only thing that can cleanse this place. That's the only thing that can get this back straight and get everybody back to the Bible where they're supposed to be. Everything ain't all about fun, happiness, fun. We have to put our head down and do some work sometimes, man. We have to, realize, man, okay, I don't feel like doing this, but I gotta do it. So if I don't do it, who gonna do it? If we don't do it, who gonna do it? You had some, I see you doing this.
They're doing a sneaky now.
Mm-hmm.
Men win it one-on-one. But you could win against a man. You can't be a woman. Your strength still more. You still strong.
Right.
No matter what. It's like you're trying to be sneaky.
Right.
You're trying to be sneaky with that.
Mm-hmm.
You could win in the man division, so you dressed up like a woman, and you beat the women, and then glorify.
Right. And then the excuses. Well, I took hormones. What you mean you took hormones? What do you mean, bro? You need some psychological help. Back in the day, it was called gender dysphoria. They totally dismissed that and said, man, this is normal. That's why America, man, is so wicked, man. They got everything going against us. And I pray that my people as a whole wake up and see it, because the people still think the American dream is real. Oh, if I just get enough money, I can buy this house, the white picket fence, the nice car, I can have a dog. You know what I'm saying? All this, but you got the place where you're trying to get all that in, you got that as a whole going against you. You could be profiled at the next stoplight. You could be coming home from 12 shifts, a 12-hour shift, get stopped by the police, get shot. You wasn't even doing, you was reaching for your license upon request. When he said get your license, You reached to get it, and he felt threatened. Bro, you so scary. This shouldn't be your job if you feel threatened like that enough to shoot somebody who was only following your command to get this license. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I ain't gonna say too much. You got something else? Go ahead.
But I also just saw a video where the police had pulled the dude over, and he told them, I got my firearm.
Mm-hmm.
So they took him out the car, and as they were taking their firearm, he shot him with his own firearm. They called him a mistake. And he told them, I got my firearm, and okay to step out. He gave the firearm out, he shot him with his own firearm.
And then they don't get no jail time. And that brings me to they hunt our steps. What's that? Ecclesiastes? Because they do. They watching us so close, but then they so scared of us. Right? 1 second. I know I got it right here. I think it's Ecclesiasticus. Let me check. But they hunt our steps. They watching us so close. Well, how y'all watching the people so close? Dang, I forgot to read this though. How y'all watching us so close, but y'all scared of us? Like y'all so timid and fragile in a position of power. But because you know why that happened? That's happening though, because they know that if it's a nigga, Hispanic or Black, Native American, they're gonna get away with it. Because this place called America, man, they don't really care about you like that. They want the Black dollar, they want the Hispanic dollar, they want the Native Indian dollar, but they don't want you as a person to enjoy anything. They want you to, what's that Rihanna song? Work, 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 work. And then come home, you too tired to interact with your kids. You try to take an hour or two nap, you wake up, it's 12. Kids gotta go to school tomorrow, they sleep. You ain't get no time with the kids, and it's not your fault. It's the so-called white man fault, because he put these systems in place to keep you, you know what I'm saying, down. He want to be the one to influence your kids. He want to be the one to teach your kids. And what he gonna teach them? All a bunch of lies and confusion that Yahweh was white, Jesus in the English. They're gonna teach them that it was white. They're gonna teach them God loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna teach them that LGBTQ community is okay. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna teach them. They got all kind of songs of being ratchet. Whoremongering is okay. They got the OnlyFans popping. They think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Women showing they behind for a low price of $4.99. Salakia. But that's what America promotes though. And they don't want you to see that it's nothing wrong with that. That's why if you scrolling on your Instagram, you see a chick that look pretty decent, and then you go to her profile, subscribe to my OnlyFans, $4. Like, oh my God, I thought she was a righteous chick. No, she's selling that. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? That's, again, man. Check out the Isupk school that's nearest you in your city, because it's absolutely detrimental that you do that, because we gonna take you out of, we're gonna show you America is not where you want to be at. You don't want to be tangled in America like that. Lamentations 4:18. Lamentations 4:18. But America is here to exploit and wring you dry. When you do that, that means you got something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But they do, like, I don't know if you say this, but the wars trying to make the righteous women feel some type of way. Oh, you do the day you working. The
righteous woman. You said the righteous woman. You mean the whores try to make the righteous woman feel some type of way? But if they really, it's hard to, if you really a righteous woman, it's hard to get you to sway to a whore's opinion.
That's
I could get everything done.
Not knowing they lowering their own value. Like you would want somebody who ain't experienced. As a man, you want somebody who's not experienced that much sexually because it's gonna be in the back of your mind. How many men that been down this driveway? You know what I'm saying? How many men done, you know what I'm saying? And the less it is, the more what's the word I'm looking for? The less it is, the more points, I guess, you're gonna get with your husband or whatever the case may be, right? And the more it is, you done slept with 600 men, gonna be looking at you like, oh man, I gotta leave this lady. Or you know, in the UPK, we don't teach you to leave your lady, but this is a low-key Jezebel, right? She done slang this joint across the whole 50 states. You trying to wipe this joint. It's gonna be in the back of your mind. Go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 18. They hunt our steps.
Mm-hmm.
That we can not go in our streets.
They hunt our steps, man. Like I said, they watching our every move. Just look at the gangs. Now, this is separate, right? Look at the gangs. All these RICO charges. They watching these people. You get too much money without the IRS knowing, without the government knowing. Oh, you going to jail. and that's crazy that you try to get, because when you get out of prison serving 5-10 years, you a felon. Certain jobs you can't get. You can't even protect yourself with a firearm. Then on top of that, depending on what crime you've done or they say you've done, they got people watching you even when you get out of jail. So once I can't get this job, man, so I got to refer to other methods of getting money. Now they still watching you, and they ain't gonna get you right away. They gonna build a case, make sure you go away for multiple years next time you get caught. You can't tell me that ain't the devil work. They making sure blacks, Hispanics in America, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians don't prosper in America. The ones that they do pay them millions, they're not helping the black, Hispanic, and Native American community. Like I was telling, me and my rib was talking about this like a week or two ago. When Ukraine was in trouble or whatever was happening with Ukraine, they had all free Ukraine. The government was donating billions of dollars to Ukraine. But now that this stuff is happening to Mexicans, where's the free Mexicans at? Where's the Lead of Mexicans Alone signs at? Where's the famous people helping the so-called Mexicans? Why are we trying to help Ukraine, some overseas place that we ain't never been to? We don't even know these people. But the people right here in America, Texas, California, them southern states that's close to the Mexico border, where is the help for them at? The only people that's helping them is the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana. We're gonna come from wherever we get to help our brothers and sisters. But they ain't gonna pump that in the mainstream. They gonna go right with Trump. Oh, and you heard what Trump did. He done what you call that? Deputized the whole state of Memphis, or is it Memphis? I think it's Memphis. For seize and capture of a so-called Mexican, Hispanic. So you've got an incentive to capture these people from the president himself. You can't tell me the place don't deserve to be destroyed. After they done messing with the Mexicans, who you think they gonna come after next? They already tried to steal in the land from the Native Indians, trying to steal in the casinos, trying to breed them out of their natural habitat, and that's how you get the so-called $5 Indian. These people is white people, but they claim to be Indian. They claim a right of an Indian, but you is white. So they mess with them. They right now messing with the Mexicans. I mean, the so-called Hispanics. Who do you think they're gonna come after next? It's the niggas. You was gonna say it's the niggas.
But Trump was in a whole lot less. So I was listening to they was out in the lunchroom. I was to a conversation that they was having.
Mhm.
Came from Mexico. So they got former president.
Mm-hmm.
She's sending everybody that's American back. She doing what Trump doing.
Mm.
Catching them outside of the beach, asking them for the information that they don't have it. She sends it back. You can't go with your stuff. You can't say bye to nobody. You can't go get nobody. She shipped it right back to America.
Mm.
Yeah, now you got like a visa they can go down there.
So it's about to.
Passport, they got a visa.
So it's about to be a conflict, is what you're saying. See, Trump about to start World War III, and that's why Officer AG, go ahead.
World War III has already been started.
I mean, on a global scale, though.
Yeah, America has yet to give out the dominance and come to the light. But they ended too.
Mm-hmm. That's why shout out Officer of 1,000 Among Bar, man. He got me. Like, I don't know if you seen my last class, but I'm gonna say I gotta say it somewhere in the class, man. Get a bugged out bag. You got kids that got ailments, maybe they got asthma, allergies. Get the medicine. Stock up on the medicine. You know what I'm saying? Canned goods, non-perishables. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get that when you in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? So you people that's in the schools, in the UPK schools, a whole house, wherever you can stock these things up, you know what I'm saying? Get the necessary items, you know what I'm saying? Weaponry. Where if you can't get that many guns or weapon or firearms, Salaki, get some knives. You know what I'm saying? Watch anything. Get something that you can start a fire with. Stock up on tents. Y'all, I know y'all, if y'all in the Bible like I am, I know y'all remember that time we left Egypt right into the wilderness. That could possibly happen again. So get your tents, you know what I'm saying? Anything you need to have available at the time to be transported. You know what I'm saying? We could possibly get kicked out of our houses at any time messing with Trump. You know, he's a tyrant. He's a loose cannon. He's unpredictable in the White House. He might say whatever he might say, and we might have to get up and get on the road ASAP. You know what I'm saying? He like Pharaoh. He's a Pharaoh. He's Pharaoh. Nobody got control of dude, and he can. And plus, he in cahoots with Elon Musk. That whole the iRobot thing. He making robots, dog robots. They trying to replace the police with robots so they can say, well, it wasn't racially motivated. That could be a conspiracy theory. I throw them out every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? But being prepared is never a wrong move. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my rib too. She got us some first aid kits recently. You know what I'm saying? We need some of those in this school too, y'all. We gonna I'm gonna talk to Cap about that. We need to get those stocked up because I know those what's those things called when you get it from the fire station?
I forget what they call
Narcans. Yeah, them Narcan.
We got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to check the dates though because they run out.
Slovakia, Slovakia priest. They ran out, but we gonna get some more too.
Okay, and it won't hurt to still keep those ones that run out too, because you never know. But that's a big thing though, because we never know when we get on the move. We might get that order. Hey, we are meeting up in this state, so we gotta keep our vehicle straight. You know what I'm saying? And keep the storage in the vehicle because where we gonna put all this stuff when we on the move? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need to flee like we did in Africa that time. We fled from Roman persecution right down to West Africa. Maybe you never know, you know what I'm saying? But it won't hurt to be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the non-perishable food items, you know what I'm saying? The weaponry, the bandages, the asthma pumps, things that people need that's in your family. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to stock up on that stuff. You had something?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of unperishable foods stacked up in my kitchen. So much. So
I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some little game too. Sunflower seeds, man. Noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles don't go bad. Like,
Yeah.
and I seen the news to say that it's bad for you, but you know, they don't go bad. Sunflower seeds, like I said, that go ahead.
The season is only bad for you. The noodles is not bad.
Right, because the sodium
is,
stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. I heard some whole bunch of stuff, man. I don't want to scare nobody out there. But yeah, it won't hurt to be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Because the way that this going in the wintertime, the things that you're seeing in the wintertime, imagine what you're gonna see in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? When it get hot, when everybody get out their house from being in the crib the whole summer. I mean the whole winter. You know what I'm saying? Every summer, matter of fact, every holiday, the death toll rises for some reason. It's like a holiday is death day. It's a reason to go unalive your brother, man. And that's crazy work to say that. If you look at the 60s and the 70s, we wasn't trying to kill each other like Salakia. We wasn't trying to unalive each other like that. Only time that started is when the drugs got pushed in the community. Now you want to see who the biggest drug dealer, who got the most money. They unaliving for drugs. They addicted, so they got to do anything they can for people stealing. You know what I'm saying? We was and Salakia again. I always be saying that I wish I was born back in the day because it was more. We knew who our enemy was. Thanks to that rotten Martin Luther King. Everybody thinking that they can be holding hands with white people and they not all bad. What you mean they not all bad? These are the grandchildren of slaves who owned your ancestors.
That's right.
And you want to make the Bible say don't make marriages with these people. But you nowadays you'll see interracial couple and they don't see nothing wrong with it. That was it on their limitations though.
No.
Go ahead, go finish that real quick.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come.
Right, our end is near, man. The Lord is about to come back and show, the so-called white man that he is absolutely nothing to be messed with. You know, and they got all these, again, secret societies.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They having all these sex parties. And then not only that, for the lower level people like us, they showing homosexual acts, lesbianism acts on TV. So we can be, what you call that? Desensitized to it. We see this all the time. No, that's not normal. That's abnormal. That's dysphoria, bruh. A man's not supposed to deal with a man like that. And I think that whole, if I could, that whole gorilla Hebrew thing is above my pay grade. So I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Meaning I don't know the details about it. I don't know enough details about it, right? So you got just people like that. That's why our number one disclaimer is we are not affiliated with no Israelite group, period. Because they don't have the truth, man. They got people like that who do things behind closed doors that they don't think that's gonna come to light. Especially dealing with the allegations that he's dealing with. Salaki, that's why I said it's above my pay. I don't know enough to talk about. I only know the surface level stuff, right? I ain't gonna even talk about it, but let's get back into the scriptures, man. Let me get or let me just read the definition of bad too if I didn't. It's a couple of them.
I read that.
You read the definition of bad? It's 3 of them.
Poor quality or low standards.
Yeah.
2, lack of or failure to communicate moral virtue. Wickedness.
So Lucky, if I could, where you get your definition from? Oxford. So it's a whole nother. Like they got plenty definitions for bad. Let me just read what I got right here. It says again, like you said, number 1, of poor quality or low standard. So you gotta watch these shows that be called, and these women, you know, we all know women who don't indulge in that calling themselves bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't indulge in that. They already know. Like you don't have to tell a woman who knows it, but it's good to boost her ego a little bit. But a woman that say, "Oh, I'm bad," that's like a red flag right there. That's a new red flag. If she calls herself bad, you gotta believe her. What does bad mean though? What does the bad thing mean though? Of poor quality or a low standard. The women that's far above rubies, you ain't gonna hear them say, "Oh, I'm a bad bitch." Salakia to the men above me for the language. You ain't gonna hear them say that. They just gonna carry themselves how they carry themselves. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm bad, I'm a bad bitch." You know what I'm saying? You know, right? And then it say of poor quality or low standard. Then it say number 2, not such as to be hoped for or desired. Like these women, they not to be desired. But the reason that they are desired, they gonna show you that they gonna wear them skimpy clothes. They gonna wear them see-through things. They gonna wear things to get you to say, you know, because men, you know, we visual, we see that thing poking. You know what I'm saying? We approach it. We see that thing poking, we approach it. You know what I'm saying? But then we notice once we had that conversation with a woman or whatever the case, we, you know, and it could be small talk, but it depending on the answers that you know what this woman is about all the way. If she acting all, "Oh, I'm bad," up, we know who that is. She of poor quality, right? And then it say unpleasant or unwelcome. She's loud. All of that. If you can't take me to get lobster, oh, you want lobster? Oh yeah, I know where I'm supposed to be, over there. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to read that definition real quick, and there's many more definitions of that. But the reason why I brought that definition out is because specifically, you know, what they promote within the music, within the TV shows, they promote Salakia to the men above me, bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Women who fight each other. Like, come on now. It's good that you can fight, but you shouldn't be bringing that out. You should be, it's a show full of women. Why y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Being somewhere being womanly. Y'all want to argue a lot and fight each other. Come on now. Pull each other hair out. Who wins with that? The only image y'all promoting to the youngsters is it's okay to fight each other, pull each other hair out. It's normal. That's not normal.
That's right.
Absolutely not normal. You know what I'm saying? So if I could, man, finally get to Hebrews 13:1. Hebrews 13:1. This is the first scripture I tried to call, but you know, once I be talking so much, it triggers other things. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Y'all let me know after class, men above me.
Hebrews chapter 13:1. Let brotherly love continue.
Absolutely, and it's so short, but you absolutely should get the gist of it. Let brotherly love continue. Meaning, I'm not gonna try to holler at your woman. I'm not gonna try to spit little game to your lady when you go to the bathroom or when you go somewhere over there. I'm not gonna try to take your woman from you. I'm not gonna be okay with you being a drunken man out in the streets. I'm not gonna be okay with any wrongdoing when it comes to you. When somebody try to approach you like that, I would say, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherly love. You know, and when I say hold on, bro, it's not a confrontation. We trying to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation with you, man, and see what's your problem, man. Why are you so hostile? At the end of the day, it's emotions. Why are you so emotional? You shouldn't be emotional with your brother. You know what I'm saying? If he corrected you in a way that you didn't like, then it's probably something that you have to deal with, because at the end of the day, correction is brotherhood. If I'm doing something wrong, man, let me know. If I did something you didn't like, let me know. Put me to the side. But if you hold it in as a grudge type of thing, then holler at me 6 months. Man, I ain't like that thing you did last October. Bro, that's not brotherhood, bro. That's emotions, bro. If you ain't talk to me when it happened then you should just let it go. You know, that's the thing. Let brotherly love continue. If we gonna get through this thing called America, because America is the obstacle, because it promotes such negativity with our people. And it can be sisterhood as well. You know, if I offended you last October, you shouldn't be bringing this up in March. You should have brought it up when it happened. If not, man, let it go. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't that offended, so don't be holding no grudges against me. Because at the end of the day, man, the book again, the Holy Bible, the KJV says you should forgive your brother / sister 7 times 7, man. And you should forgive them because either they didn't know that they offended you, you didn't bring it up that you were offended. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be holding these grudges, man, if you want to be a mature person. And that's a sign of maturity. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up the offense. If not, man, let it go. It was such a little thing that you could let it go. If you so offended, you should have brought it up. Right? That's the brotherhood of everything.
That's right.
Dang, I had something else too.
You want me to read verse 2?
No, read verse 1 more time.
Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 1.
13.
Let brotherly love continue.
Is that 13? Chapter 13, verse 1?
Yeah. Let brotherly love continue.
Absolutely, man. If we gonna get up out this place, man, if we gonna separate from America, you know what I'm saying, all this confusion and all this unrighteousness, we gonna have to, the brotherly love is gonna have to continue. It's gonna have to outweigh everything because we got a lot of stuff on us right now. We the face, even though we know where the original LGBT come from. We know where the original ratchet woman come from. We know where the original whores come from. We know where the original they make swinging a thing in America too, where a man can sleep with another man's wife and vice versa. They make that a thing too. But if you my brother, man, I wouldn't want to sleep with your wife.
That's right.
That's your wife.
That's right.
Them are your wives. I don't want to sleep with them one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I will be a brother to them. You know what I'm saying? I will, if I see them doing something, I will, either let you know or, be a brother to you and correct that if you allow it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I I should read chapter verse 2 too.
Go ahead.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Right. Be not forgetful to entertain these strangers, man. You shouldn't be one of again, man. What verse 1 say though? Let brotherly love continue. If I see you as me, I want you to do the same thing. You see my lady or my ribs doing any kind of thing, you should say, well, I don't think your husband would approve of that, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we trying to elevate each other. You know, we want to see each other on that equal playing field and on a path to getting the hell up out of hell. If that makes sense. This is hell. But like I said, the people that's of this place, they're gonna make hell look fun as hell to be in. It's fun over here. I'm addicted to drugs. I'm staying out all night, every night. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And you tell that woman,
You got some more?
I don't think you should be doing that. And you tell her husband too. You have yet to tell her husband, because if anything inspires, you gonna tell her husband, and he gonna know.
Absolutely. And I forgot one important aspect. I forgot one important aspect of it. Protection. You gonna protect your sister too.
That's right.
You gonna protect your brother too. If I know that this your rib and she asks me, can you escort me to the bathroom or something and go over here? I'm not gonna let nothing happen to her. She's in the protection of me because I'm an extension of you. We the same damn near. And I would like you to do the same thing for my rib. She say, oh, I gotta go to the restroom real fast. Well, my brother can escort you there. And then vice versa. I'm going to escort your rib to the restroom as well. And then I'm going to be her protector for the time being. We can be going down a long path somewhere. Ain't nothing going to happen to her because I'm with her. And this is your rib. I want you to do the same thing. The water. I want you to do the same thing for my rib.
That's right.
And that's brotherhood. That's where brotherhood kicks in there. I don't want nothing to happen to your rib because she my sister.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't want nothing to happen to my rib because I'm your brother. Until we all come back together and now, you know, whatever the threat was is neutralized anyway. Because we highly trained in these areas, in these areas of protection. Go ahead.
You want me to read the second part, verse 2?
Come on, go ahead. If you could.
For thereby some have entertained angels unaware.
We'll read it again.
For thereby some have entertained angels unaware.
So, breaking this down, what I get from that is, you know, we have these angels that some of us ain't aware of.
Yes.
And like, and I'm gonna give another shout out to Captain Debar Mob too.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? He always say the angels, they write stuff down to show Yahushua.
That's right.
To bring that report back. Like we got these reports that we do. The angels do that to the Yahushua as well. They write these reports down and bring it back to Yahushua. You know, you know, if you by yourself, you don't think you by yourself because the angels got to go ahead.
Angels write down reports to Yahushua, the Most High, but they tell whether you doing bad or good.
You just took the words right out of my mind. It's like we telepathically connected. I was just about to say that. Either whether it be good or bad, you getting that report on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big thing, man. If as a priest and prophet of the Lord, You know what I'm saying? You want to be blameless. You know what I'm saying? And you want to have that that brotherhood enough to, correct your brother. You know what I'm saying? Correct your sister. Even you know what I'm saying? You got some cap. That's crazy that I say that. You got some cap.
You want to make sure you don't get into pegging.
Facts.
If a brother of my stature were to leave men and then be given to pegging, I would devastate the men after I've done that, and it comes out. The men that follow me will be devastated. They have where to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, keeping your manhood and being blameless, like you said, absolute brother. That's
right. And it's heavy that you say that, but I think they do have a place to go. They could come on back in here and be young men, troopers, officers of 50. They got to start over. This ain't no break off group. This is the original. Y'all the break off group. So y'all got to start off from where y'all got to start from the bottom. What's that Drake song? Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Start from the bottom. It's crazy. Yeah, and the ultimate love, man, is to treat your brother and your sister as yourself. You see your sister doing something, man, it won't hurt to get that correction if she ain't got if she ain't got no husband. Get that sister that correction. You know what I'm saying? Definitely give your brother correction, because you won't. He got potential to be a potential captain in these ranks. You know what I'm saying? So the correction is the love. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to raise, like Captain Barmouth said again, blameless men in here, because we don't want, if I could, the gorilla Hebrew effect. We don't want that effect. Somebody who think they leading men, come to find out it's things going on behind closed doors that they never thought would have came out. But it came out. And now they embarrassed crying on the internet somewhere, talking about forgive me. Nah, brother, you got to go through this fire. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through these checkings. You got to, So it's gonna be real interesting to see where that go. But if I could get this scripture too, you got something?
No. You lead me where I need to go.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. I know what you're talking about. All right. That and even Cap sitting right there, I'm looking directly at what I was about to go to. Romans chapter 126. Romans chapter 126, which is crazy. What? Oh yeah. Which is crazy that Cap said exactly what he said right there. Because I'm looking at the exact scripture that I want to go. You got it? Read that for me. Read if you could.
Romans chapter 126. For I cause God give them up unto their affections.
Vile affections.
Vile affections.
Vile affections. What did this man get caught doing? Vile affections. This man is, and speaking, and I want to bring it back a little bit. Speaking, I thought he was a upstanding brother. He was with Captain Zariak on a few debates. Come to find out, this man doing vile affections, which is crazy work. Because if you ever seen Gorilla Hebrew in real life, this man like 6'3". He like 6'4". He is a big brother. But then you hear vile affect. I don't even want to. It's been said. It's been said what he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? And I said it earlier that I don't know enough to speak on it. But from what I hear, vile affections, man, which is crazy, man, that he in charge of a breakoff group, but you participating in such hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be leading men to the Bible, and I don't know. See, that's the captain effect. If I could, I said I wasn't gonna speak on this, but Cap just made me just get into it a little bit. Sloggy. But you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy work because you're supposed to be leading men. You're supposed to be, and if I'm not mistaken, they supposed to come to a Passover of ours a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? They must have knew. He must have knew something. That truth is gonna come out once you try to be amongst the truth. The truth is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And which lets me know more other things that he's been accused of. It's most likely true. You know, it's most likely true. 99.9% true when it comes to this man, you know. But you know,
Read the second verse of chapter, verse 26.
Come.
For even their women did change the natural use of that which is against nature.
He said, even their women. Now, I hate to keep coming back to this guy, but he said, even their women would change the natural use of what is that?
Their even their women will did change the natural use into their which is against nature.
Vile afflictions, man. Vile afflictions, man. That whole family corrupt. You know what I'm saying? And it's sickening, but at the same time saddening, brother. Cause you knew better. You know what I'm saying? Especially dealing with this Bible, man. Especially trying to be a so-called winner of souls. You knew better, but you chose to, like we was talking about earlier. You chose to go down that wrong path. And that could be, I don't know if it could. I should have asked Cal before, but that could be the lukewarm, you know, either be hot or cold. That could be lukewarm because he is in the middle. He was doing the hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? So that's he's lukewarm. So the Lord gonna treat that as being cold. So the judgments, man, I don't even want to know what the Lord got in store for that brother. You know what I'm talking about? I sound like a southern nigga. Maybe it was the liquor a little bit. Go ahead.
You should go into your
closing.
Go into what you said?
I say closing.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that in a little bit. I just wanted to get on his case a little bit more because this crazy work. Don't do it to him.
We should go by Commander General.
Okay.
To go on
Okay. Khan, you got something?
So after he did what he did, do that forgive your brother 7 times that we off him, or no?
I mean, he got to go through the fire. You know what I'm saying? He got to be persecuted for his acts. We can't just, he did that, we forgive him. No, you did this. You claimed that you was a priest of the Lord and you was winning souls for the Lord. Come to find out, you doing something totally different. So you got to get persecuted. you have to go through that fire. Then maybe, maybe we forgive you for that. Maybe you come back from that. You know what I'm saying? The afflictions, vile afflictions, right? This ain't no this ain't things that's like counsel worthy. We could just go in the council and it's just over after that. And so this is, you got to go through the persecution. You got to go through the things, the consequences of the actions. This ain't got nothing to do with no counsel. You did this. You claim that you was a priest. You have a break-off group. You are the leader of a break-off group, right? So you don't just get forgiven for that, you know. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying. I understand what you getting at. But this ain't, like I said, this ain't nothing that could be. You got to go through a couple councils. Right? You got to be approved from the head on down. You know what I'm saying? This can't be just worked out, you know. Got to go through that fire, man, because, you know, you got caught being wicked. And you know better. The Bible says it's worse if you know better.
Right.
So what you think about that? And with that, this has been the Isupk out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. We are not affiliated with no Israelite group, period. You know what I'm saying? This has been the UPK Milwaukee, Officer 500 Kananya. You know what I'm saying? Get prepared for the Feast of Purim, which is Thursday sundown, Friday sundown. You know what I'm saying? And I know the sisters in the UPK be throwing down with the food. Hey y'all, take it easy. Take it easy, y'all. We ain't trying to gain no more pounds. Well, I ain't. You know, they ain't putting the butter in the garlic pepper on stuff. Come on now. Right. UPK Milwaukee, I'm Officer Kananya. Shalom, Israel. The water for tuning in. Yahweh. Man, the drink. For real, though. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Baraka thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar. Alatah Ba'Shem Yahushua to the sisters.
Atlanta.
Practice Officer 5000, Jeremiah the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025. Starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under commanding General Yohana.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. And no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.